First, sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
And the clouds and rain showers cleared out across our area pretty nicely today. Viper 13 real-time radar generally dry, no rain across our area. There are some showers to the south, but they are going to stay to the south through the evening hours. Much of the rain is further back to the south and the west, and we are going to stay dry for the next couple of days. And with more sunshine, we're heating up. Temperatures back to normal today, 80s along the coast, low 90s inland areas, and it will be warm and muggy tonight in the 70s. Even hotter weather tomorrow, 90s by lunchtime. I'll have a look at how long this hot weather is going to last coming up.
Coverage you can count on at 5 starts now.
Right now on News 13 at 5, a shocking discovery made about a volunteer at a church in Pawleys Island.
Then a live report on how one animal rescue organization responded to a recent animal cruelty case in Georgetown.
Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche makes the case to get the job permanently. I'm Natalie Brand with the key questions he's facing from lawmakers. Thanks for joining us for News 13 at 5. I'm Adriana Lawrence.
And I'm Jordan Titus in for Annette Pegler. A former teacher at Pawleys Island Christian Academy is speaking out after a registered sex offender who was volunteering with the school and its affiliated church was arrested for violating his probation.
Now, she says she accidentally stumbled across the information after scrolling on Facebook and finding a link to the registered sex offender's website, and what happened next left her stunned. We'll go live to News 13's Cameron Townsend in just a moment, but first take a listen to how former teacher Eliza Perez says she found out.
I just get on there, I type in my zip code, and then there he is. It is Warren. I go into full, honestly, probably shock. My stomach dropped and I immediately screenshot it, sent it to 2 of my coworkers, and I'm like, this can't be real, right? So I got on the phone and immediately called my boss, which is my pastor's wife, and her response to me was, I know. We know.
And now to News 13's Cameron Townsend in Pawleys Island. Cameron, what can you tell us?
Perez said she was shocked to learn about what happened, and now she's speaking out after she brought it to church leaders' attention. She said when she brought her concerns to the pastor, he told her it was just an old offense. Said he even attended parole meetings with Perry. But she says that didn't change her mind as Perry was around her students that she calls her children every day. Perry was a volunteer maintenance man at the school, but she says he was a beyond familiar face around the students, noting his presence at after-school activities. She says she even showed her own daughter his mugshot, and she said, Mr. Warren. Perez also says she was encouraged not to share what she had found.
He said to me, you don't want to be the kind of Christian to spread this information. Whenever he said that, it just lit a fire in me.
We're told the church is having a meeting at 6 where the pastor will address the community. We'll have updates, and I'll have another live report at 6. Reporting live in Pawleys Island, Cameron Townsend, News 13.
Thank you, Cameron. Florence police say human remains were found in a vehicle after a homeowner reported a foul smell. Officers responded to the area of Suwanee Avenue where a dead body was found in a vehicle on the property that they say had been sitting unused for some time. While foul play, it was not determined as a cause. Police are working with the coroner's office to complete the investigation.
The Robeson County Sheriff's Office says workers at a construction site discovered a bone while moving dirt yesterday afternoon. You can see that construction site here. The incident happened just before 1 p.m. Deputies say after the initial bone was found, a search was conducted and additional bone fragments were found. It has not been determined what types of bones were the ones found.
The South Carolina Highway Patrol says a pedestrian was hit and killed in Florence County. Troopers say a 2006 Honda Accord was driving east just after 10:30 last night on Chinaberry Road near North Price Road when it hit a pedestrian that was in the street. The driver of the Honda was not hurt, and the identity of the pedestrian has not been made available.
New at 5, a Florence County Animal Rescue Center is speaking out about their rescue efforts following a huge animal cruelty and hoarding case out of Georgetown County we've been following.
And the rescue is helping St. Francis Animal Shelter in Georgetown after more than 100 dogs were rescued from a case in the Wedgefield community. News 13's Gabby Jonas joins us live in the newsroom after speaking to Lucky Dog Animal Rescue's founder And Gabby, what was her reaction when she first heard about this case?
Yeah, Adriana Jordan, she says she was extremely disturbed to hear about this situation. And she says when it comes to cases like these, it makes it extremely difficult, not only for the animals themselves, but also for the shelter staff and the care that's needed when limited space is available.
To be honest, everyone is over capacity right now, including Lucky Dog. But given the severity of this situation, given the fact that the shelter was at 300% of capacity before the sheriff brought these 100 animals to their location, we knew we had to step in and help.
Last Thursday, the Georgetown County Sheriff's Office arrested Ralph and Kimberly Moody after more than 100 dogs were found in what authorities say were unlivable conditions. Horowitz says once her team was notified by the Bissell Pet Foundation, a national foundation that provides support to shelters in crisis, there was no hesitation to take in 18 dogs in the remaining space to help assist St. Francis Animal Shelter.
It is an incredibly distressing situation when you have more than 100 animals in a home not being cared for to the standard that most people would think you need to care for your animals. And in particular, in this case, the number of deceased animals was just heartbreaking. Our rescue is very unique in that we have a rescue campus here in South Carolina where the animals are prepared for adoption and prepared for transport. So they get all of the vetting needed, their spayed and neutered, their vaccines and all of that. And then we transport them to our foster-based adoption program in the Northern Virginia area.
They so badly want to be loved. They just don't really know how, you know?
But Horowitz says the road to recovery for these animals will not be easy.
It's always so heartbreaking because a lot of times the people who end up in these situations start for the right reasons, get out of control, don't know how to ask for help, and ultimately the animals suffer. These animals, none of them know how to walk on a leash. Some of them are so scared, they're shaking in the corner, and they're so nervous around people. And so some of these animals are going to have a longer journey to rehabilitation.
Horowitz's team eager to lend a helping paw as much as possible.
Our hope is that the 18 that we just took will get cleared medically, transport to the DC area in 2 weeks. And then if there are still animals at the Georgetown shelter from this situation that need help, we can go back and refill.
Now, both Ralph and Kimberly Moody were charged with conspiracy, ill treatment of animals, animal cruelty, and improper burial of animals. Ralph also was charged with animal abandonment. And at last check, each received bonds last week totaling around roughly $37,000. And tomorrow afternoon, multiple law enforcement agencies and community groups will hold a news conference with updates on this case. News 13 will be there. And investigators say over 100 dogs were also found dead on the same property. But for now, live in the newsroom, Gabby Jonas, News 13.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
And traffic is slow at times right now on 501 between CCU and Carolina Forest. There is an incident being reported just past Gardner Lacey. No problems right now on 544. Drive times along the Grand Strand on 501 from Carolina Forest to CCU. That'll take 12 minutes. 17 in both directions along the Grand Strand, moving a little bit slower than normal. Florence area looking okay. No issues in town right now. I-95 moving along nicely. Currently on 95 from TV Road to 76. That'll take 9 minutes. Palmetto from 5 Points to Irby Street will take 5 minutes. And 52 from Palmetto to I-95 will take 8 minutes.
Thanks, Frank. New tonight, the Conway IGA grocery store will be closing in early September, according to a spokesperson with IGA Corporate. Now, the store has been a staple in the community for decades.
News 13's Morgan Baker is live in Conway. And Morgan, you spoke with IGA shoppers. How are they feeling?
Jordan, Adriana, IGA customers I spoke with say they're sad to see the store close and don't want to have to go to another grocery store. The Conway IGA has been operating since the 1960s, and many are sad to see it go. According to a spokesperson with IGA's corporate office, the store will be closing in early September, and their store employees will be offering positions at other KJ's Market or IGA stores. As for a reason for the closure, all they said was it was a difficult business decision. The store is currently having a closing sale, marking select departments at just over 30% off and others at 25%, saying everything must go.
I like coming here, but this store is going to be closed. I hate to see this store close. Now I guess I'm going to have to shop at Walmart's.
At 6, I'll have more reaction from shoppers, including one with a personal history with the store. Reporting live in Conway, Morgan Baker, News 13.
Thanks, Morgan. A new emergency room on the Grand Strand will open this week. Grand Strand Health is set to open their new ER tomorrow morning at 7. A ribbon cutting ceremony will be held this afternoon ahead of the official opening, and attendees will be able to tour the new facility along and will be able to have free blood pressure screenings done.
And now to an update to the new Conway Medical Center that's planning to open in the Socastee area. Officials with the hospital tell us it's set for an opening date of early next year. The facility will offer an 8-bed emergency department, imaging services, and 24/7 emergency care for the community, and will be the region's first fully integrated medical plaza.
Turning to sports, the Coastal Carolina football team participated in Sunbelt Media Day in New Orleans. Sports director Chris Parks joined us in the studio. And Chris, what did the Chanticleers have to say as they prepare for the upcoming season?
Yeah, good evening, Jordan. They had quite a bit to say. There's been a lot of changes over the last 8 months or so. Tim Beck was fired back in the fall. Ryan Beard takes over a couple of weeks later in December, and now they're hungry to improve. Coach Beard, along with Robbie Washington and Abraham Diawara, spoke to several members of the media this afternoon to discuss what spring ball was like, summer workouts, and what to expect from this year's team, who will be filled with many new faces. One thing they are excited about is their defense, as 3 players made the All-Sun Belt preseason teams, and that is Coach Beard's specialty.
I think the one thing as a defensive head coach that it helps the entire football team is the mentality, is the toughness aspect, the relentless pursuit of excellence. I think that really is embodied by every single person on the team, because I humbly believe that people follow vision, they follow belief.
And CCU will be underdogs to many. They were picked to finish in 5th in the Sun Belt Coaches Poll, so they are ready to prove everyone wrong. We'll have more coming up in sports at 6. Reporting in the studio, I'm Chris Parks for News 13 Sports.
We started heating back up across the area today, with some of us back into the 90s. I'll have a look at how hot it's going to be by the end of the week coming up.